Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Will here, Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you're doing wonderful. On my way to the employee shuttle so that we can head over to the gate. Our sign-in is at 7:05 a.m. and it is currently like 6:35. So I am doing great on time. This morning we are working 2 flights. We're going up to Hartford Bradley and then we go on to San Juan with a very nice 23-hour overnight. I had to come back to the car because I left my phone. That would have been a huge mistake, but I realized halfway through my walking to the stop. So now officially let's go to the stop and let's get to work. Just finished doing my checks. We have about 10 more minutes before we start boarding. I'm sitting in this jump seat for this trip, so we'll see how that goes. Well, quick little update here, guys. We are currently on maintenance, and if maintenance cannot fix that problem, we're not going. So the captain has decided to hold off on boarding because we don't really know how long it's going to take, and we don't want passengers to sit here where they can, you know, get food out there in the terminal, use the facilities if they need to. So we're going to hold off on boarding, and then we're just going to hope that they can fix it real quick or just see what happens. It is currently 7:28 in the morning. Our report time was 7:05, and we didn't really need to be at the gate until 7:15, and boarding was at 7:20. So just 8 minutes late as of right now, but since we have very little people on this plane, we usually can board quick. So I'm hoping that maintenance can fix this thing so that we can head over to Hartford Bradley and then go to San Juan. Our overnight is about 22 hours or so. So let's just hope that we're able to get there, and if not, let's hope for paid protection and that we can go home. So I'll keep you posted on what happens on this delay, but so far that's how this trip is starting. The flight time from Orlando to Hartford was 2 hours and 7 minutes, and we had maybe 63 passengers. They were flying on a Neo. Get here, got in early. We actually had some ground time and we were able to go out in the terminal and, you know, just walk around, get some steps in. I got myself a coffee. We finally come back, we start boarding, fully boarded, about to do the demo, and we get a call from the captain that we have a 2-hour delay. We have a completely full flight, so we have 240 passengers going to San Juan with us, and we had to stop the demo, disarm our doors, and everybody had to the plane. So right now we're just sitting here inside the plane for another hour and a half before we can actually start boarding again. No había un gate agent arriba. We have to wait 2 hours until we can start boarding again. That's if we get clearance from ATC, which is air traffic control, for us to take off. I am not thrilled about this. I hope that we can go, and it's not more than 2 hours. So if you're wondering, yes, now we sit here on the plane for 2 hours at least without getting paid. So I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna go ahead and sit here, and I'll give you an update in a little bit if we do get one. If not, I'll see you when we get to San Juan. Honestly, thought that I was never gonna get to this room. Just wait until I tell you. I was supposed to be here at like 5:45, or no, 4:45 p.m. and it is currently 7:55 p.m. I'm gonna get settled, get out of this uniform, accommodate everything in my room, and then we'll talk before I go. After we fully boarded, they had told us that there was a 2-hour delay because of air traffic control and all that. So like 15-20 minutes after I finished eating, that's when they told us that we were clear to fly, and the gate agents made the announcement. We started boarding again, and people obviously were not happy about it. I wasn't happy about it either because I wasn't getting paid, which is a part that a lot of people don't understand. You know, we're taking the hit, and we got here to our layover almost 4 hours later, and that's taking from our time, and we didn't get paid all those hours. You know, we have to be understanding of the passengers and all that. And so we finally board, do our demo, we're ready to go, and then the captain let us know that we need to de-ice because it was snowing in Connecticut. So that was an extra 15-20 minutes. We finally take off. Our flight time was 3 hours and 30 minutes. It was a completely full flight. We had 240 souls. It was super busy. It was packed everywhere. Galleys were packed. People were standing. Nobody wanted to take their seats. It was just one of those days. We finally get here. We have to wait for everybody to get off, so that took like 35 minutes. Luckily, when we were leaving the airport for our van, our hotel van, which is like a shuttle service, was already there waiting for us. And so now it's like 7 something. We're on our way here and we're stuck in traffic. Oh my god, what else? Finally get here to the hotel. We had to wait a little bit for our rooms. The hotel looks jam-packed and front desk staff looks hella stressed, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't have a connecting room, but because I saw how stressed they were, I was like, I don't want to bring more stress to them by requesting a new room. But I've explained this before, we're not supposed to have connecting doors in our hotel rooms. If it's shared with another crew member, yes, but half of the time, even though they tell us that they are crew members, they're not crew members. And so I've learned the hard way. Now, the issue with this room that I got is that it was in front of an elevator. And so now I have the connecting door that I'm not supposed to have, and I'm also in front of the elevator, which I'm not supposed to be in. And so I was like, I know they're stressed, but I really have to go back. There's no way I'm going to be able to, you know, I'll deal with the connecting door, because technically a double door, so I'll throw, I don't know, pillows under it, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. But it was a fact that when I was in the room, I could hear people walking by and I could hear the door, and I was like, you know what, this isn't gonna work. So I went back and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. Long story short, I had to wait another 15-20 minutes to get a different room, finally get the room where I don't have a connecting door and I'm not in front of the elevators. So almost 13 and a half hours later, I finally made it to my hotel room here in San Juan. I was originally getting here at 4:45, and my plan was to place my food in the Hot Logic, walk to the grocery store, get some adult beverage. Also, I wanted to buy some of the energy drinks that I got last time I was here, because they're plant-based and compared to Celsius, they're pretty good. And I wanted to get other snacks and goodies because I really didn't pack a lot of food for this trip. The area where the supermarket is located, I don't think it's the safest area. And during the day is a little bit dangerous because of traffic and you have to go under a bridge. There's very little visibility. So I can only imagine how bad it would be at night. And if I was going with a group, then maybe I'd do it, but by myself during the nighttime, only because of going through the bridge and you can't really see the cars coming, I don't really want to risk it. There's a restaurant across the street from where I'm staying. I think I'm just gonna go tonight. I did tell the crew, but I think they'll have plans. Only one of them said yes. So I'm gonna message him in a couple of minutes to see if he still wants to go. If not, I'm out of here. Oh my God, my camera's dying. Something you should know about me is I am not afraid to go to a restaurant, bar, not a club. I don't think I've ever been to a club by myself, and I normally don't go to clubs, so I don't even know why I said that, but I don't have a problem going to the movie theater, going to a restaurant, going to a bar by myself, and just enjoying, you know, my time. Sometimes I talk to other people, or I just really enjoy the quietness of not having to talk to anyone, which is kind of weird because I feel like I am very outgoing, but yeah, that's pretty much how my day has been. All right guys, back in my room. I forgot my debit card, so I had to come here to get it. I already had dinner and everything, and we decided that we want to go to Old San Juan to hang out. It is currently 10:19. You guys know that I am a homebody. I don't necessarily go out. I don't really hang out until late. But every once in a while, you have to allow yourself to do these things. We don't really have to be downstairs until 3 p.m. tomorrow. And a lot of these places close at 1 or 2 a.m. So I don't anticipate being out for super long, but I was like, why not? Why not? I have not hung out in San Juan in such a long time, so I think we're gonna do it. So I came upstairs to look for my debit card because I forgot my debit card. Wait, did I already set that? Maybe I did. Anyway, I'm losing my mind. It's been a long day, but I am heading over downstairs so that I can meet with my crew, and then we'll be heading over to Old San Juan. I don't know if I'm gonna get footage of tonight, but if I don't, I will see you tomorrow morning for day 2 of this 2-day trip. Well, good morning and welcome to day 2 here in beautiful San Juan.
it is time to get out again and just hit the pool for a little bit. I was originally gonna work out, but today is my rest day, so I could have just gone and do like a walk on a treadmill, but I think I'll do that when I get home tonight because I get in around 6:30 p.m. The amount of progress that I've seen in these past 5-6 weeks is ridiculous, and honestly it's giving me so much confidence. It's almost going away. I'm gonna leave my food in the Hot Logic so that when I get back I have a hot meal for lunch, and we're just gonna relax in the pool in the morning. Honestly, last night was so much fun. I went to a few bars. Old San Juan was popping, and then we scootered back to the hotel. That's probably the most fun part about it. But yeah, let's get ready to have a nice little pool day, enjoy ourselves here, and then we need to be back in a couple hours because at 3:06, I think it's at 3:06, I gotta double check on that, we're gonna be heading over to the airport to work this one flight. My crew actually has 3 flights today, so they do enroll and turn after we get to Orlando because I am the floating flight attendant on this trip. So anyway guys, let's have an awesome day. I am still in my room because I realized that today is Sunday and we have to post a vlog tonight, and I have not finished editing it. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit the pool. That's okay because I'm coming back tomorrow for 26 hours. So I'll make sure that I enjoy my time then. But I think now I'm just gonna have to go find a spot to edit and hope to God that I am done before 3 p.m. I'm not worried about not having it uploaded because as soon as I get home I can upload it, or I can, you know, I'll figure that part out. What I'm worried about is editing. As soon as I get the editing done, I can upload the video from anywhere. So, excuse me, I think we're gonna have to do that, guys. So I'm gonna see if there's a spot or something here in the lobby, or like a little, I don't know, workspace area type of thing, so that I can do this instead. Duty come first. So let's get some editing done. Hey yo, we are ready to go to the airport and work this one flight to Orlando. Our aircraft is on the way, but it is running a bit behind schedule. We still have to go at the time that our van schedule at. We have a different service. And even though the flight is coming in late, it's not really a posted delay, so we still have to show up to the airport. I just hope that we don't have to sit there for a long time. I also don't have a lot of room for delays because I will not be legal for my trip tomorrow. I have maybe an hour and 30 minutes to play with. I am going to just head downstairs in maybe like 5 minutes just because it's a long walk and only one elevator in my building is working. Let's go back to base. Yo, I got here to the employee parking lot. I couldn't find the car. I feel it's probably worse than working a flight to San Juan. I'm joking, okay? It is currently 7:42. I needed 28 minutes to not be legal for my trip tomorrow. It is raining, it's cold here in Orlando, and it's not looking good for me, honestly. I have to go home now and meal prep. I'll have to make something quick. I have tortillas, pulled chicken, cheese. Maybe I can do chicken quesadillas and have chicken quesadilla for days. Or I know breakfast, I'm going to do the yogurt with fruit, so I can do like a parfait. And then I don't know, I'm stressing. So I actually have plans. I was gonna cook tonight, and I told my roommate, I was like, yo, I bought some pita bread, and I was like, yo, we should use it. Oh, the lighting is awful here. I'm sorry, I hadn't realized. So I had talked to my roommate and I was like, yo, let's make some pita. I bought the pita bread and I was like, we have all the ingredients to make it, but I just messaged him and I was like, dude, do you want Chipotle? He was like, yeah, I'll do that. Because then I'll get Chipotle, which is on the way, go home real quick, have dinner, and then meal prep, shower, pack, go to bed because my show time is 6:40 a.m. tomorrow.
and I'm doing the exact same trip I did today, only my layover is longer. So instead of leaving at like 3 p.m. on Tuesday, I leave around 7 p.m. and oh my god, this weather is brutal. This flight was okay. My crew is actually about to do a New Orleans turn, so because I was flying as a floating flight attendant, I get a different schedule. Obviously they get more credit for their trip, but I'm not mad about it because I am glad I'm going home. Now granted, if I had that turn with them, there's no way I would have been able to pick up the trip for tomorrow because of rest legalities. But the trip was good, the layover was great. I had so much fun last night in San Juan, and I already said that like 10,000 times, but it was so freaking awesome. And tomorrow it'll probably be a chill layover, and then Tuesday I'll probably spend the whole day by the pool, do stuff that I couldn't do today because I had to do all the editing and all that. But I hope that you enjoy coming on this San Juan layover with me. It started a bit rocky with all the delays and all that, and then, you know, getting to the room and having to deal with that. But in the end of the day, you know, as long as you don't get stuck in that negative mindset and you're not like just repeating over the situation, then you're gonna be fine, because that's not gonna affect you. If you did enjoy this vlog, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday for another Flight Attendant video. Take care.